Well, good evening, football fans, and welcome to Daft Field, home of the Hilltop Cadets, as we are here in West Unity, Ohio, for the start of the 2026 high school football varsity campaign, as the Aces have made the trip to West Unity to be entertained by the cadets of Hilltop. We are getting started a little bit late this evening. Because we did have some heavy weather in the area a little bit earlier, but it looks like that has mostly bypassed us. And while we still might see an occasional sprinkle or two, they're not predicting any kind of heavy or dangerous weather for the remainder of this evening. And, of course, the Hilltop Cadets marching band on the field right now with their pregame show. We'll take a bit of a break here coming up shortly for the national anthem, of course. But the Aces are here, and it is a brand new start to a brand new era, as Zach Yoder is taking over the coaching reins and will have his coaching debut here on the field at Daft Field this evening. So we are all curious to see how the Aces are going to shape up under this new coach. And, of course, the first three games are non-conference affairs. We're on the road here tonight up in West Unity. And then the home opener take place next week during the Defiance County Fair on Friday night. We'll be at it'll be in the friendly confines of Aces Field, as the Aces will entertain Lakota for week number 2. As we get ready for tonight's coverage, I want to say a big thank you to our 5 Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here this evening. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course you can find them online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in the Hicksville Industrial Park. They're also online at aptmfg.com/careers. A big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. Thanks to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville. They're located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And thanks also to Hicksville Direct Primary Care. Personal, comprehensive care at a price you can count on every month. Healthcare that finally makes sense. You can find out more online at hicksvilledpc.com. Thanks to all of those Diamond Level underwriting supporters with us all season long for all of our football coverage, and we intend to bring you all 10 of the regular season games and hopefully maybe a postseason game or two. We'll see how things play out as this season progresses. We also want to say a big thank you to another underwriter joining us at the silver level, and that is the Defiance County Public Libraries. It's the Library Levy Committee. The Library Levy Committee reminding everyone that the deadline to register for the November general election is coming up on October 5th, so please register and make sure that you make your voice heard and cast your ballot in the November general election. And they ask for your support in voting yes for the library levy that will be on the ballot coming up in November. The Library Levy Committee, we want to thank them. And as we go through the season, we're going to be talking more about the levy and the pluses for it and what it'll accomplish. We want to thank them for joining us and helping us in supporting our basketball or our football broadcasts as well here on Hicksville Community Television. Well, hello, everybody, and again, welcome to Daft Field. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television alongside Connor Myers, who's going to be operating the iPad Pro camera. And I want to say something right at the very start of our broadcast. We had an unforeseen misfortune as we were setting up today. The iPad Pro is held in, we call it the claw. It's a thing that attaches the iPad to the camera tripod. And as we were setting up, the retaining ring, the plastic retaining ring that allows you to tighten up the claw so that the iPad does not flop forward or backwards or sideways, broke. And we didn't have a spare on hand. So we've got things jury-rigged, and we think we're going to be okay. And Connor is a skilled camera person, but if every now and then, if the camera it does like flop over or tilt side to side unexpectedly, it has not been hasn't been an explosion or a lightning strike or an earthquake or anything like that. It's just the retaining ring broke. We'll have that taken care of by next week's game, obviously. But I did want to make mention, just in case something does happen, we don't want anybody worrying about something happening in the press box collapsing or anything like that. So getting ready for our national anthem, I believe, coming up here. Of course, both the Cadets Marching Band and the Aces Pride Marching Band here tonight to be performing at halftime. And not a bad contingent. It's about a 45-minute drive. There are a couple of detours on 127 as you make your way up from Hicksville. But we made pretty good time getting up here. We only had to stop and check where we were one time to make reference. The field where we're at, Daft Field, is not located adjacent to
the Board of Education, Superintendent, Principal, and Athletic Council of Hilltop High School extend to each of you
the Hicksville, or the Hilltop Cadets Marching Band with our national anthem. Get ready to bring the teams out onto the field, and we're going to get this party started here shortly at Daft Field on this Friday night. Going to be a good night for football. A nice breeze blowing on occasion, and maybe a little bit on the humid side, but not too bad, and very comfortable temperatures. We aren't going to have we aren't going to cook like we did a couple times last year with the heat and the obsessive humidity when we got started with the football season. So we'll get ready to look forward to football this evening. Of course, the Hilltop Cadets, the home team on the field tonight. Their head coach is Nate Massey, assisted by James Moore, Russell Shimp, Dalton Bauer, Braden Gorsuch, and Tyler Gorsuch. And on the other side for the Aces, it'll be head coach Zach Yoder making his debut tonight with his assistants Blake Shaw, Brian Wonderly, Todd Schock, Kirk Collins, John Deal, and Dustin Yoder. Josh Vandemark, the brand new athletic director at Hicksville High School. And here at Hilltop, their AD is Lindsey Moore. I want to say a big thank you to him for providing us space up here in the press box, making us feel very welcome. And, again, we really appreciate being able to be here this evening. It's kind of cramped quarters, but we're going to make do as best we can. And that is a script. All right, terrific. Oh, they're going to have the best announcer ever at halftime for the Aces Pride Marching Band. That's just my opinion, of course, but we'll see if the evidence holds to prove that to be true. Introducing the starting lineups for the Cadets right now. And we'll get ready to get this underway. Here they come as a Hilltop Cadets take the field. They're in their home reds with the white trim. The Aces are wearing the white jerseys with the red and black trim tonight. New look for the helmets, too. Connor pointed that out to me. They don't have the Aces cards or the H on the side of the helmet, at least not yet. So just the red helmet. Aces quarterback, I believe, is going to be Zane Smith in his sophomore year, both figuratively and literally.
Hicksville won the toss and is elected to receive.
So the Aces will get the ball to start this game. They'll have the football first, and I imagine Coach Yoder wants to get the pigskin into the Aces' hands to see just what they're going to do when they're playing for real here tonight. Again, the first 3 games of the season for the Aces and all the other GMC teams are non-conference affairs. This year for Hicksville, it is Hilltop here tonight, next week at home against Lakota, which we're glad that that's a home game because neither Connor or I wanted to do the 90-minute drive over to Lakota's home field. And then the third game will be back on the road again, I believe, at Eden this year before the home opener rolls around in week number 4. And, of course, as I mentioned earlier, our plans are to bring you all 10 of the regular season games live right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, and we welcome you to the HIX-TV YouTube channel here tonight. And I was asked to say a special hello to a football mom down in Georgia who is watching tonight. So to the football mom watching us from down in GA, down in Georgia this evening, welcome. Glad to have you with us, and all the rest of you too. We are happy that you can join us here for Aces football action on the HIX-TV YouTube channel this evening. Everybody is in position. I guess I better stand up so I can follow the action. Nice comfortable seat, but no.
Kicking off for the Cadets will be number 33, Terry Rebeck.
Terry Rebeck, number 33, is going to handle the kickoff chores for the Cadets.
Back to return for the Aces, number 8, Dawson Keeley. Number 4, Josh Franklin.
Aces deep men are back. You might have heard the field announcer mention Keeley and Franklin. And it's a low roller, and they're just going to fall on it on the 30-yard line. So that one rolls along the turf. The Aces fall on it. It'll be at about the 30.5-yard line. I don't see if they're going to make it officially the 31-yard line. Well, they're putting 30 on the scoreboard, so Aces will have the ball first and 10 on their 30 to get things started here tonight. And so here we go, our first look at the 2026 Aces varsity starting lineup on offense. They break huddle and come up to the line. Operating under center, Smith rolls out, hangs onto the ball, puts it in the air. And caught on the far side. And that was Paxton Yoder grabbing that one and hauling it in for a first down. So off to a good start. 10 out of 10 on the first play from scrimmage. Now backing out of the shotgun. High snap, but a quick handoff. Up ahead, still on his feet. And getting out to about the 46. That was number... I'm not sure who got the carry. Was it 61? No. Again, out of the shotgun. Quick handoff, and that is to Walter. Brody Walter gets stopped pretty much at the line of scrimmage. Make it 3rd and 6. So the Aces off to a great start, but they pick up 6. And now they're facing 3rd down. No gain on the 2nd down play. Got to get to the just across midfield to about the 48-yard line of the Cadets to move the chains. And it looks like they might get 5. They're going to say that that's going to be offsides. So the hard snap works, and the Cadets jump, and the Aces will get 5 of the 6 the easy way. That'll bring it up a 3rd and 1. No, they're going to say, actually, no, that's enough for a first down. So that was not really 6 yards. It was a long 5. But anyway, they got it, and that'll move the chain. So the Aces in business here early on in quarter number 1, 10:04 yet to go. Handoff number 44, Jacoby Carrier. Carrier takes it to about the 43-yard line of the Cadets. Pickup of about a half a dozen. 2nd and 4, looking the Aces in the face right now. 9:40 and the clock rolling. Again out of the shotgun. Quick handoff. And Walters, I don't know if he lost the ball. Walter, it looks like he wound up, looks like they're going to give him forward progress to about the 40, 41-yard line. Make it 3rd and 1. Everybody was sort of scrambling around. We couldn't see very well. I couldn't tell whether the ball popped loose or it was just he lost his balance and fell backwards. The 3rd and 1 now, with the nose of the football resting right on the 40-yard line. Smith will work out of the shotgun again. And that should be enough for the first down. Walter again with the carry, and Walter powers forward. He needed 1. It looks like he got about 2, maybe 2.5. That'll move the chains, and the Aces stay alive on this offensive drive. Moving the ball very well against the Cadets' defense. And burning some time off this first quarter clock, too, down to 8:25 and rolling here in quarter number 1. Again, a bit of a high snap, and again, a quick handoff. And he's still on his feet on the far side. Walter got his legs underneath him, got a full head of steam, and he powers down near the 20-yard line. We'll see where they mark it officially. And it looks like it's going to be right at the 20, right at the edge of the red zone for the Aces, 1st and 10.
Around 18 yards there.
Walter picking up, as the field announcer said, about 18 on that carry. Not bad. And here we go, the Aces break huddle. Looking to see if they can put one into the end zone here on their first possession. High snap, quick handoff again. And again, Walter on his feet and powering down again. Another nice gain. And we're going to have a hold against the Aces. So that'll back him up. A whistle, a nice carry by Walter, but it's for naught as the Aces get their first penalty called against them for the 2026 season. It'll be a hold. And they'll move the ball back, the spot of the foul, which looks to be about the original line of scrimmage. So they'll move the ball back to the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 20 for Hicksville. So the first setback on offense for the Aces. We'll see how they handle this. Rolling out. Smith on his feet. He cuts up. And he takes off. It looks like he gets to about the 25-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Manages to pick up about 4 to make it 2nd and about 16. Yeah, I see some sunshine out on the field. There we go. Lights are on here at Hilltop. Quick handoff, nothing doing. They sniff that one out, and they'll drop him back at the 30-yard line. That's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard loss for the Aces, and that'll bring up third. And depending on where they mark it, 20, 21 yards to go. They're going to get a loss all the way back to the 30-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 20 now for the Aces. Quick handoff in the backfield, but the Cadets were waiting for that one and wrapped him up and took him down right away.
It's a 3rd and long for Hicksville.
First time we've seen multiple receivers here for the Aces. Still the pistol, 2 receivers each side of Smith.
The Aces putting,
Timeout.
and the Aces line up with a 2 out wide on either side of the line, and it is timeout for the Cadets. Their first time out of this first half comes with 6:32 to go in the game. I want to thank you once again for joining us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We're going to be with you every Friday night for the next 10 weeks, bringing you Aces high school football action and looking forward to it. And, of course, if you enjoy the live coverage that we provide for you, absolutely free of charge, courtesy of the terrific underwriters that we have in the Hicksville area. One of the things that you can do, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Subscribing to the channel is absolutely free. You can hit the subscribe button, and then you can hit the notification bell, and that way you're the first to know whenever we schedule a new live stream event or whenever we post new content to our video on demand library. Again, it is absolutely free, but it really does help us out with the search engines and all those other metrics and so forth. So if you haven't already done so, please consider joining us. We would love to have you as a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television by subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And big thank you to the many who have already done so. We appreciate you very much as well. Puts the ball in the air and off his fingertips and dropped.
Pass by Smith is incomplete.
Went to Paxton Yoder, and that old cliche, the worst place you can hit a receiver sometimes is right in the hands. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and the Aces at the 30-yard line. We'll see what they're going to do here. Smith gets the word from the sideline. He'll head out to the huddle. Down to 7 and counting on the play clock. And they're going to, if they took too long, they're going to have to burn a timeout. Otherwise, they'd have been whistled for delay of game. So the Aces, whether they meant to or not, going to get some time to talk about this one. 4th and 20 on the 30-yard line of the Cadets. But at the same time, it's one of those things that sometimes aggravates coaches when you take that long and got to burn a timeout this early in the game. It is just the first half, though, so not the end of the world. Both teams now with 2 timeouts remaining for the remainder of this half. 6:25 to go in our first quarter. Still no score here at Daft Field in West Unity, Ohio, home of the Hilltop Cadets. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Whistle blows, here we go. They're lining up looking like they're going to go for it. Why not? Rolling out, got to get rid of it. Gets the ball in the air, and it'll be incomplete.
Pass by Smith is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, so the Aces will turn it over on downs, and the Cadets will get to go on offense for the first time tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. .6:18 to go, and we'll get ready for our first look at the Cadets on offense here tonight. Cameron Shimp is the quarterback. He laterals it out, and the Aces, well, he's still on his feet, and he actually turned. I thought he was going to get dropped after just a couple of yards, but he manages to stretch it out and takes it across the 35-yard line to the 36. Shimp again working out. It's a little bloop of and he's in trouble. Shimp's going to have to scramble. That was a bad snap from the center that landed in the turf right in front of Shimp. And he scooped it up and got what he could, but it looks like they're saying his knee touched at just at the 35-yard line to make it 3rd and 5. Shimp up and through the hands of his intended receiver, number 5, Giannuzzi. Anthony Giannuzzi can't hang on to the football. And that'll bring up 4th and 6 with 5:40 and deep in their own territory. We'll see what the Cadets want to do. And right now they're keeping their offense on the field. They're not showing punt. 6 yards. They need to get just across the 40-yard line to about the 41 to move the chains. Shimp, high snap. He's going to air it out long distance, and it's caught. Caught in bounds. What a reception. Giannuzzi hauls it in at the Aces' 29-yard line. What a throw, what a catch for the Cadets. They're going to say he was actually right at the 30, 1st and 10, Hilltop. Wow. Ball's loose on the field and quickly recovered by Shimp. He'll lose a yard, but the Aces missed an opportunity there with the football loose on the turf. Shimp on 2nd and 11, 5:14 to go. Looking over to the sideline to get the call. Ball snap, quick pass. Again, Giannuzzi makes the grab. Giannuzzi spins forward. He'll get inside the 25. Pickup of about 6 to about the 23-yard line.
He's out around 3rd and 4.
Quick repositioning of a few players. Shimp. High snap again. Shimp hangs on to it himself, goes straight ahead. And he's brought down. I think he's going to be a little shy of moving the chains. And we got an ace down on the field. Can't see who it is at this point, but we've got an official timeout for an injured player. After the result of the play, by the way, it'll be a 4th and 2 for the Cadets. The ball on the 22-yard line. As number 54 for the Aces, Curtis Wonderly, the sophomore, or the junior rather, defensive lineman, hopping his way off the field. So again, it'll be 4th and 2 for the Cadets at their Aces 22-yard line. 4:02 to go. And everybody talking things over. So both teams taking they're not showing either team having taken a timeout on the scoreboard. But it's about time. I would say the officials are going to be telling him to get lined up and get ready to go. Let's keep this game going. The Aces will come back out onto the field as well. So 4th and 2, and the Cadets look like they're going for it. Handoff.
Reback on the carry. Picks up enough for a Hilltop first down.
And that will get him a first down. That was a Reback with the carry, number 33. To give him a 1st and 10 from the Aces 16-yard line. Shimp hangs on to it himself. Shimp around the near side, crosses over, dives forward, gets inside the 10.
There's a flag down.
But a flag on the play. So we'll see what the official ruling on this one is. It's going to be against the Aces.
On Hicksville.
So the Aces committing the foul.
Half the distance to the goal.
And that'll move the ball half the distance to the goal closer. So it'll now be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for the Cadets. Shimp again working out of the shotgun. Spins around and the ball's loose on the floor. On the field. Carter falls on it for the Cadets. That'll lose him a few yards. Back to about the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line now. A couple times now the ball's been on the turf. The Aces haven't been able to capitalize. Shimp rolling out, looking for somebody down the field, and he'll be taken out of bounds, and he's going to lose maybe a yard or two more, about the 11 or 12-yard line. He gets ridden out of bounds by the Aces. Now they're going to give him, they're going to say he got taken out. I thought it was about the 11-yard line, but they're going to say nope. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Probably 4-down territory for the Cadets here, I would think. Yeah, they take him down.
Shimp on the carry. There's a flag down.
Shimp, and there's a flag on the play. He's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So it's either going to be 4th and goal from the 12 or... That's going to be a hold against the Cadets. So it'll remain 3rd down, and that'll move the football back to about the 27-yard line. To the 23-yard line, excuse me. 3rd and goal from the 23. And now they're going to reposition it again. Oh, so Hicksville declines the penalty, so they're going to keep him on 4th down. So it'll be 4th down and about 12. Shimp with the snap. Puts the ball in the air. It's floating and incomplete. Good defense from the Aces. They hit him just as the ball ran into his hands. Giannuzzi not able to hang on to it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Aces will get the football back. 2:59 to go in the first quarter, and they'll have the football deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. Quick turnaround. Nice run. Still on his feet. Powering forward. Walter gets some positive yardage out to the 18 to make it 2nd and 6 for the Aces. Smith, again, quick handoff, and that time, nothing doing.
Walter on the carry. Tackle for a loss on the play.
And he's not getting up. So for the second time tonight, we've got an ace down. As teams both huddle up on either side of the field. That is Brody Walter. They almost sat him up, but he went back right down onto his back. So they're talking with him. This will be a good time to let you know that live coverage of Aces football action here on Hicksville Community Television is brought to you in part by our Diamond Level underwriter, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. They're located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, so much more. A terrific, terrific facility that does some incredible things, and they are looking to add to their roster. They are always on the lookout for talented people to possibly join their team. If you're interested in learning more, go online to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to a complete listing of all of the opportunities they have available. Many of them come with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can fill out an application, upload your resume online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing family. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts throughout 2026. We hope that you will do the same as well. Tony Niswander, the whole gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Again, they're located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. So back in action, it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Aces at the 15-yard line. Zane Smith looking over, puts the ball in the air, caught, but not much in the way of forward progress as they get out to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of a couple.
Tackle on the play by number 44, Brandon Gill.
Gill makes a tackle for the Cadets. They'll get the ball out to the 19-yard line where it'll be 4th down and 4. And it looks like we're going to see our first punt for the season for the Aces coming up right now. Play clock rolling down to 15. Zane Smith still out on the field.
You got 10. Hold up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Back to punt for Hicksville is number 7.
Smith dropping back to handle the punting chores. Gets it away. It's a low roller. And they're just going to let the Aces touch it dead at the 45-yard line of the Cadets.
Down by number 54, Curtis Wonderly at the Hilltop 45-yard line. Will take over 1st and 10.
So about a 36-yard punt for Smith. And the Cadets will get ready to take over once again with 1:09 to go in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. Shemp will work out of the shotgun again. High snap again. Shemp, ball in the air, caught. Giannuzzi. Giannuzzi still on his feet. And they're going to take him down at about the 38-yard line of Hicksville. Anthony Giannuzzi. Guy's got a good set of hands on him and is able to move the ball after the catch. He's got some good height on him, too. Giannuzzi, just a junior, stands 6'3", and they've got him on the roster at 185 pounds. Another nice carry. That was Hartman, number 3, I believe.
A gain of 8 yards.
He picks up 8 more. At least one more play to come here in this first quarter. And Shimp
On the keeper for the Cadets.
will push it forward across the 30-yard line.
Enough for a Cadet first down.
That'll be a first down for the Cadets. They'll stop the clock with 23 seconds to move the chains. There we go. Shimp again, rolling out. And he's in trouble. Still on his feet. Puts the ball in the air and just throws it away.
Pass is incomplete.
Smart move there from Shimp. There was nothing happening, so he just threw it out of bounds, and they'll be able to get one more snap in before the end of the quarter. Shimp again. Shimp gets rid of it, but the ball, it was already been blown dead by that point. I'm going to see if there was a flag on the play or if he was just in the grass and they blew it dead. We'll see. There's no time left on the scoreboard, so that play will be, I believe, the end of the first quarter. And indeed it is. So we've played the first 12 minutes, and we have a couple of goose eggs on the scoreboard as it's a bit of a chess match, a battle going on the gridiron here at Daft Field this evening. At the end of one, varsity football, it's the Aces 0 and the Hilltop Cadets 0 as well. Another thank you to another one of our underwriters making our coverage possible here this evening, and that's our good friends at Hicksville Direct Primary Care. You ever wondered what if healthcare worked sort of like Netflix, where you just had one simple monthly price, no surprise bills, and no confusing fine print? Well, that is what Hicksville Direct Primary Care is all about. It's sort of like the Netflix of healthcare. Instead of insurance, their members pay a monthly fee for unlimited access to their doctor. That includes unlimited visits, annual wellness exams, sick visits, ongoing chronic condition management for things like diabetes, high blood pressure, and asthma. The appointments last longer, 30 to 60 minutes each time. You're never rushed, and you get direct access to your doctor by text, email, phone, or telemedicine as well. So care is always within reach. Plans are simple and affordable. There's no copays, no deductibles, and no insurance hassles. Just personal, comprehensive care at a price that you can count on every month. Hicksville Direct Primary Care, located on North Main Street in Hicksville, Ohio. Healthcare that finally makes sense. Learn more online at HicksvilleDPC.com. Again, that is HicksvilleDPC.com. Hicksville Direct Primary Care. Shimp puts the ball in the air, and it hits the turf. That'll bring up fourth down.
Falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Aces defense holding their own so far this evening, keeping them out of the end zone. So with a 4th and 15, Shimp looking, running. Shimp tucks it under. He takes off. Shimp still on his feet, up the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cadets. Oh, man. It looked for a minute there like they had him cold, but Shimp scrambled his way out of trouble and tiptoed down the sideline to break the scoring ice and put 6 on the board for the Cadets. The score comes with 11:43. And that'll go in the books as about a 27-yard scamper for Shimp into the end zone. They're going to go for 2. On the turf again. Shimp running for his life, and he'll get chased out of bounds. So the 2-point conversion attempt will fail, but it'll still remain 6-0 Hilltop with 11:43 to go in our first half of play here from Daft Field in West Unity, Ohio. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the live coverage tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. First of many games coming your way. And we haven't even talked yet about the volleyball coverage that comes up starting next week as well. And all the fair stuff.
Tyrell and Toby Hartman, Calvin Kurtz, and the quarterback of the team, Tim Clark.
So the Aces will get ready to get the ball back. Receive their second kickoff of the evening.
Couple of score updates. The second quarter, Eden is beating Edgerton 20-0.
We don't know if you heard that score update, but Eden ahead of Edgerton in the second quarter, 20-0. And Liberty Center leading Tenora.
Delta 3, Ayersville 0.
And Delta leading Ayersville 3-0. So it looks like it's been a rough night so far for the GMC squads. We'll see if anybody turns it around, including the Aces. Down by 6, so not the end of the world by any means here tonight.
Terry Rebeck set to kick it off for the Cadets. Number 22, Gabe Schimoller. Number 8, Dawson Keeley. And number 4, Josh Franklin back to return for the Aces.
So here we go. Kick is sideways, and they're not even going to go close to no chance at all. That was just a bad kick. There's no way to sugarcoat that one. But everybody gets one. And it did not go the requisite 10 yards, obviously. So we'll see how all shakes out.
Hicksville will take over 1st and 10 at the Hilltop 43-yard line.
So it'll be Aces ball right now. They're saying 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. All right. Handoff, and Brody Walter back in the game. Good to see that he is back after getting dinged up a little bit in the first quarter. Comes in, gets the carry, picks up 6 to make it 2nd and 4. And we've got another ace down. I was wondering why the clock wasn't rolling. I glanced over and it's like, well, the clock's not moving. It wasn't a pass. But it looks like they got another injured ace. That's 3 times now there's been a stoppage of play because one of the Hicksville players has been down on the turf.
Take a moment to thank our athletic boosters for all they do for our student athletes.
Again, we want to pass along our thanks to the athletic department at Hilltop High School. Again, getting us set up here. They don't have the largest of press boxes, but they gave us plenty of space, a good vantage point to be able to bring you the game, and we appreciate very much their cooperation. Just a really nice facility here, and albeit small, it's a very nice press box facility they have as well. So we did want to pass along, again, our thanks for helping make it possible for us to be here to bring you the action tonight. Delayed handoff. And they put the ball in the hands of Carrier, but Carrier went nowhere, and he gets a drop back at the 40-yard line. But there's a flag on the play, and they're indicating that it is against Hilltop. And that's going to be about a 15-yard march off. So the Aces will pick up 15 on the penalty.
Ball is spotted at the Cadet 25-yard line.
So a personal foul of some type, obviously. And that'll make it 1st and 10 now from the 25-yard line of the Cadets. 11:13 to go in the half. Under center. And again, they try a little bit of the razzle-dazzle there. Lawrence. Jacob gets the carry, doesn't get much. Matter of fact, they're going to say he lost a couple. So 2-yard loss on that first down play coming off the 15-yard penalty. Throw and almost an interception. Corbin Hartman was right there for the Cadets, and the yellow marker flies as well, so another penalty on the play. Roughing the passer against the Cadets. That's another big one. So they'll march this one off. So this offensive series, there's no other way to put it. The Cadets' mistakes have cost them more than the Aces' offense have, as a couple of big 15-yard penalties move the Aces down to the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Still on his feet, battling down towards the 10-yard line. Gabe Schimmoller gets down to the 11-yard line to pick up of 3. Go under 10 minutes in the half.
Walter on the carry. Like no gain on the play.
Brody Walter for no gain. Bring up 3rd and 9. So they'll give him a yard, I guess. So here come the Aces with a 3rd and 9. A ball in the 11-yard line. Smith rolling, puts the ball in the air, and almost intercepted again. And now we've got a tussle on the field, and this is never good. It's the last thing you want to see. Every piece of yellow laundry available is out on the field right now, as someone from the Aces and someone from the Cadets got involved in a little extracurricular activity after the play was blown dead. And we'll leave it to the officials to sort out just what's going to happen here. And they've got some high tempers. Looks like on both sides. Here the Cadets are nearest to us, and we had one of the players threw their helmet. Another one took his helmet off. Of course, we're on the other side of the field from the Aces. Things look to be maybe a little calmer on the Aces side. We'll wait and see again. The referees are taking their time consulting on this one. Like I said, I can see at least 3 or 4 penalty flags on the field. So we will stand by and wait to see just how this is all going to shake out. Hey, don't forget, coming up at halftime, both the Aces Pride Marching Band and the Hilltop Cadets Band are going to be performing on the field. And as we usually do, we'll disconnect the headset microphones and just let you enjoy the halftime performances on the live stream. And then, of course, Connor and I will be back to bring you all the second half action tonight here from Daff Field in West Unity, as we get this football season up and running. Again, a debut night tonight for head coach Zach Yoder on the Aces side. And the lead officials coming over to talk first to the head coach of the Cadets. And they're running back to pick up the football, which is still sitting back in the end zone where it landed incomplete on the play. So they've talked to the Cadets coach. So we're still trying to wait and see just what all is going on here. And number 33, Terry Rebeck, was taken off to the side. He's got his helmet off. And we're waiting to see whether he has been ejected or if it's just a warning. And he looks like he is starting to take his jersey off and heading towards the locker room. So it looks like Rebeck, number 33 for Hilltop, might be done for the night. The ball has been placed at the 9-yard line now, and it is third down. So, like I said, a little bout of fisticuffs, and it looks like Rebeck might be out for the game. And so both teams are getting flagged for personal fouls for fighting on the field, obviously. I'm guessing Rebeck was ruled to be the instigator. And those will sort of offset. So they've reset things on the scoreboard. So now it is fourth down and 9 on the 11-yard line.
penalties offset, it'll be 4th and 9 for Hicksville.
All right. Always good to get confirmation from the field announcer. So 4th and 9, and the Aces have one more crack on it. They're 11 yards away from pay dirt. Smith in trouble. Running for his life, and nope. Penalty marker on the field.
Holding on Hicksville. Penalty will be declined. It'll be Hilltop ball.
And that's going to be declined by the Cadets, and so they will get the ball back with 8:36 to go. And they're going to mark it right at about the 29, 30-yard line, it looks like. As Zane Smith was just scrambling all over the place, trying to be able to make something happen on that 4th and 9 play, but to no avail. See where they officially place the football here. Like I said, it looks like it'll be about the 29-yard line.
Cadets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back ball in the air, caught.
Pass is complete.
And that'll be enough to move the chains.
It is enough for a Hilltop.
Carter makes the grab and falls down at the 41-yard line. Move the chains and give the Cadets a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff to Hartman, and he's buried back at the 40.
Carried by number 3, Corbin Hartman. He'll lose a yard.
That'll be a 1-yard loss for the Cadets and bring up 2nd and 11.
Tackled by 70.
Clock continuing to roll, approaching 8 minutes to go until halftime. Shimp taking his time, looking things over. Gets the snap. Puts the ball in the air. And almost picked off, almost a reception. But both bobble the ball, it hits the turf, and that'll be incomplete and bring up 3rd and 11.
By number 22, Gabe Schumacher. It'll be 3rd and 11.
That was a Schumacher, by the way, breaking that one up for the Aces. And a timeout called by the Cadets. So timeout on the floor. And with the timeout, we'll let you know that we're just getting underway with our sports coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel for the 2026-27 school year. Of course, next week, Defiance County Fair is coming up, and we're going to have lots of coverage from the fair coming to you live as well, the Junior Fair Board side of things. But we are going to be back in action with high school sports on Tuesday of Fair Week. It'll be the home opener for the Lady Aces volleyball campaign as they're going to be hosting Swanton. And we're going to be there. JV's first serve is at 5:30 Tuesday night next week, followed by the varsity action. We'll have it for you right here. Coming to you live on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And got a brand new underwriter for the Player of the Match Award for the Lady Aces volleyball teams that we'll be announcing for you on a Tuesday night next week as well. All right, the teams break huddle, and we'll see what Hilltop has come up with in that timeout. One timeout remaining for the Cadets. They're looking at a 3rd and 11 from their 40-yard line. Shimp, pump fake, puts the ball up, caught. Nice reception and taken down at about the 37-yard line by the Aces. And we got another ace on the turf. That's the 4th injury for Hicksville on the field here tonight. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cadets when play resumes. But again, we've got another ace down. They're getting banged up a lot here tonight at Daft Field. So we'll see how things work out. Again, the teams will huddle up, and when we get back into action, it'll be 7:40 to go in the half. And the Cadets will have a 1st and 10 on the Hicksville 37-yard line. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us here tonight. Again, don't forget, we've got performances by the Aces Pride Marching Band and the Cadets Band coming your way at halftime of this evening, as well as a few more thank yous to some of our underwriters making our coverage possible. They'll get him up, and that's number, is it 34? Lane Salisbury. He'll make his way to the sidelines. We'll get ready to resume our action here tonight. Aces make their way back out onto the field on defense, and here come the Cadets looking to maybe punch their ticket at least one more time before the halftime rolls around. Right now leading 6-0 here in the second quarter. Shimp, quick handoff, and they're waiting for him. He's going to lose a couple.
Tackle on the play by number 60, Xander Group.
He'll advance the ball from where they hand it off to the 39-yard line, but that'll be a loss at 2. Bring up 2nd and about 12. This time Shimp holds on to it himself. He's got some running room. Shimp breaks free on the far side. And into the end zone again. Second time for Shimp. 39 yards to the end zone to make it a 12-0 game here at Daft Field on this Friday night. So the Cadets strike for the second time tonight. The first TD, they lined up and went for 2. We'll see if they're going to try that again this time. And they will. And I think they handed it off to number 3, Corbin Hartman, and he's dropped short of the end zone. So the 2-point attempt, no good. The score will remain 12-0 Hilltop with 7:04 to go in the first half of action here tonight. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us. Again, nice night. We were a little bit worried, to be honest. Connor and I were driving up from Hicksville, and we were looking at the sky. We were like, oh, boy. And when we actually got here in the parking lot, there was some pretty good rumbles of thunder, but it did look like it had pretty much gone past us by that point. And just with a modicum of, caution, they decided to postpone the kickoff by about 10 minutes, which is why we're running a little behind some of the other schools in the area here tonight. But they wanted to make sure everything was safe for the players out on the field this evening.
At the half, Archbold 10, Genoa 7.
Archbold leading Tenora 10-7 at halftime tonight, they're saying.
Jefferson 7, Evergreen 6. And Van Wert 21, Bryan 6.
Van Wert leading Bryan 21-6 at the half. So we'll try to pick up a few scores here and there where we can. Looking forward to next week. Again, it'll be week number 2, but it'll be the home opener for the Aces. Our first time out at Aces Field for the 2026 season. Always nice to sort of go back home. And we hope that you will join us then. If you can't make it to the game in person, if you can, by all means, come on out and root the Aces on from the stands. But if not, we're glad to be able to bring you all the action here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Aces ready for receiving the kickoff again.
Cameron Shimp set to kick it off for the Cadets.
Schimp's going to do the kickoff this time. Ball fell over. Tee it back up again. So here he goes, Schimp. Going to put his foot to it. A low hopper, rolls on the field, and the Aces will fall on it at about the 32-yard line.
Kick is down.
So short kick, but no return from the Aces. So they'll have it first and 10 from their own 32-yard line with 7:02 to go in the first half here in West Unity tonight. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible tonight. We really appreciate them, too, when we do the away games. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be able to go on the road. You got some new apparel, too. You look sharp in that new shirt, too, by the way. Connor's looking cut. Looking good. Ball in the air, caught. Nice fingertip catch. That was Yoder. Grabbed it, snagged it, and picked up about 5 yards. Get a handful there. Second down play for Hicksville. Ball up and caught again, and that'll be a first down for Hicksville. Out to near midfield. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 47, 48-yard line. But it'll move the chains and a fresh set of downs for Hicksville.
Gain of around 9. This pass is complete again.
And another complete pass, this time to Deacon Bell, and Bell will get out near first down yardage. He's about 2 yards shy, it looks like. Pickup of 8. Second down as they'll advance the ball to the 46-yard line of the Cadets. And it looks like we might have an equipment issue for the Aces. I'm going to wait and see. I think they're trying to get his helmet taken care of. It looks like maybe one of the snaps or something, or maybe he's got something stuck in his helmet. Looks like they got it. So Hicksville will break huddle and approach the football. Here we go, 2nd and 2 on the Cadets' 46-yard line. Ball in the air from Smith. And either somebody turned the wrong way or he just overthrew the intended receiver, and lucky that one wasn't picked off. It goes to the turf incomplete. Brings up 3rd down for Hicksville.
Roughing the passer is the call against the Cadets.
And the Cadets are going to get their 2nd roughing the passer call for the evening. And that'll make it a first down and 10 for the Aces and attack on 15 yards. Zane Smith been earning his stripes tonight. 2nd time he's been roughed and taken to the turf.
Handoff inside.
caught and wrapped up, but not before he manages to pick up a few more. Franklin, but there's another flag on the play. And that's going to be on the Aces. Offensive pass interference, pushing off, and that'll back him up. It'll remain first down, but now about a 1st and 12 or 13 for the Aces. Maybe 1st and 15? Yeah, 1st and 15, okay. So they'll back him up 5 on the offensive pass interference.
It's a 15-yard penalty. Still first down for Hicksville.
And now they're going to make it a 1st and 20. Okay. Ball's up in the air, and again, overthrows the receiver. I think might have turned the wrong direction. Second and 20 now for Hicksville. 5:34 to go. Ball again remaining on the 41-yard line. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. And this one's blown dead, and flag is thrown. And usually this means it's some sort of a procedure. False start. That'll back him up 5 more to make it 2nd and 25. As the Ace is moving in the wrong direction here. Smith in trouble. Nice pass, shovels it off, caught. And he'll get about half of the lost yardage back. That'll make it 3rd down about 25. 3rd and 19, actually. 3rd and 19, ball on the 43-yard line. And another blown whistle and another stoppage.
Timeout, Hilltop.
And this time it's the Cadets calling timeout. So as we got timeout, we'll say thanks to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, our friends at the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and so much more. Stop in and see for yourself. Always new things arriving, great gifts, sundries, snacks, greeting cards, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, candles, you name it. It's just a fun place to stop by and browse around. And make sure you do stop by the next time you find yourself in downtown Hicksville. They'd love to see you. And remember, if you have any questions about your prescriptions, about flu shots, COVID boosters, anything, they're happy to help you out. Feel free to give them a call during their regular business hours at 542-6218. Again, that is 419 542-6218 for all that information. They'll be happy to help you out. We want to thank the Myers family so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts as Diamond Level underwriters for HIX-TV, and we hope that you will do the same. And remember to stop by next time you're in downtown Hicksville at the Hicksville Pharmacy. Again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And that gets them to jump.
Offside is the call, the Cadets.
So just like that, we'll tack 5 on for the Aces. Ball in the air and almost picked off again. He overthrew the receiver. It was intended for Brumman, I think, number 18. Incomplete, off the hands of the defender for Hilltop. That'll bring up 4th and 17 and no flag. So after a little bit of a penalty fest there for a while, that one goes off without a hitch. So here we go, 4th and 17 for Hicksville. Smith dropping back. Low snap, but he gets his foot onto it. Comes down and takes a Aces roll. It took a bounce for the Aces, and one of the Hilltop players dove on the ball, and the Aces went after it too. So, but Cadets maintain possession, and they'll get ready to go back on offense here. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line for the Cadets. 4:27 to go in the half. Quick handoff. Hartman powers forward. And it's going to get maybe 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Cadets. Quarterback keeper for Schimpf. Schimpf working his way through traffic. Schimpf looking to turn the corner. He does. Schimpf stepping out of bounds just across the 30-yard line at about the 31.
He picks up around a gain of 14 yards. It's enough for a Cadet first down.
I got a little drone flying around out there. Schimpf airing it out, going downtown. And that's going to be pass interference on the Aces. It looks like he tripped him up before the ball got there. I think that was number 3, Deacon Bell, on the far side. My eyes aren't quite as sharp as they used to be, but it looked to me like he kind of tripped him up before the ball got there. Yep. So they'll march that one off.
15-yard penalty.
That'll put the ball at the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cadets. Schimpf, quick handoff. Nice hole and good forward progress for Corbin Hartman. Hartman going to pick up about 4. Puts the ball right on the 50-yard line.
Counter.
Schimpf going to hang on to the ball himself, and again he finds another opening, and Schimpf powers down to about the 39-yard line of the Aces. Keep it on the ground. Keep that clock rolling as soon as they move the chains. Down about 3 minutes to go in the half. Schimpf puts it up, and it's right through the hands of Riley Carter and incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 2:54 to go, bring up second down. Schimpf hangs on to it himself again. Schimpf trying to turn the corner. Schimpf is going to pick up some positive yardage. He'll take him out of bounds over on the far side, and it looks like a flag on the play. A lot of penalties coming up here in the second half of the second quarter here at Deaf Field. And the Cadets get flagged that time for a hold. It'll be a spot penalty, and the 10-yard march-off will put the ball back at about the Aces' 43-yard line, where it will still be second down, but now second at about 14. Schimpf. They're after him. They got him. Finally, they take him down.
Number 60, Xander Group. Big loss for the Cadets.
That was Xander Group with the tackle for a loss.
Grupp.
Oh, Group. Xander Group. Grupp. Okay, did I say his name wrong? Go ahead and say it. You can.
Xander Grupp.
Xander Grupp. Apologizing to Xander. Xander Grupp. Tackle for loss. Great play. You can chime in whenever I make a dumb mistake. I let you. I'll still drive you home. Schimpf rolling out. Flag thrown. Schimpf brought down on the far side again.
Again on the play. There's a penalty marker down.
Penalty marker was thrown, though, before the play was blown dead. The marker at the 42-yard line. You can see it on the turf there.
Illegal shift on the Cadets.
And the Cadets are going to get flagged for an illegal shift.
The penalty was declined by Hicksville.
And the Aces are going to decline the ball so that it'll go to being 4th and 25 now, I believe. And the Aces want to talk it over. So the Aces use their second timeout of the first half. They'll have one remaining if they choose to use it. The Cadets, by the way, are out of timeouts. They've used all 3 allotted to them in this first half. So the Aces, when we come back into play, are going to be waiting to get the football back with the declined penalty. It's going to be 4th and 25 for the Cadets on the 44-yard, their own 44-yard line. So the Aces hoping to either put a stop on him or maybe get a fortuitous turnover or whatever. We'll see if the Cadets decide they want to punt it and pin him deep. Only a minute 38 to go in the half. So the Aces are trying to plot things out so they can hopefully, ideally, get their hands on the football with enough time and being close enough to the end zone to see if they can put some points on the board before they head into the halftime locker room. All right, here we go.
2 aces back. It is Gabe Schimmel.
Aces drop back, anticipating the punt. Hilltop is showing punt.
Good snap to Johnson. He gets away.
Look up, it's a low kick, roller. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a turnover. Gabe Schimmler kicked the ball after it hit the turf. He kicked it. He was running up to try to get it. And as soon as it touched his foot, it was a live ball, and the Cadets fall on it. So they're going to get the ball back, 1st and 10, with 1:30 to work with. And the ball on the Aces, it looks to be about a 33, 32, 33-yard line. Oh, man. That hurts. Shimp back on quarterback. Shimp hangs on to it and just goes straight ahead.
Tackle by Yoder.
Yoder gets the tackle,
Up around 5 yards.
but not before Shimp gets 5. Bit of a hurry up look now for the Cadets. Shimp again, rolling out, looking. Flag thrown as he tried to cut upfield. So we'll see. That could be a hold, and it is a hold against the Cadets. I guess that's the reason why Shimp was able to make the turn there and start heading upfield. So the hold will back him up 10. It'll still be 2nd down, 51 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 9 now. No, take that back. It's going to be 2nd and about.
Still 2nd down.
Yeah, 2nd down, and looks to be about 18. Yeah, 2nd and 18. Shimp loses it. It's loose on the turf. It's still loose on the turf. Shimp's got no choice but to fall on the ball and try to cover it up as best as he can. And the Aces are going to take their final timeout now. So with that mistake, it's going to bring up 3rd and extremely long. 36 seconds left in the half, but the Aces are going to try to save as many of those seconds as they can in case they can get the ball back. Again, the Cadets have been fast and loose with putting the ball on the turf a few times. The Aces have yet to be able to capitalize, but we'll see what happens here. Shimp dropping back. Shimp looking downfield. Shimp scrambling, puts the ball up and just throws it away. He'll stop the clock. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to do, but he was scrambling around to try to take as much time off as he could. 4th and 30 coming up. Ball again on the 48-yard line of the Cadets. 27 seconds. So after this play, we'll see how much time the Aces will have to work with. before halftime. It won't be a lot. And it looks like they're going to punt it again and see how the Aces handle this one.
Two people deep. Johnson gets off a high fire. It is about the 35. It triggers out of bounds.
Punt rolls out of bounds.
And the punt rolls out of bounds. And the Aces will have 19 seconds to work with before halftime. No timeouts.
Aces will take over 19 seconds. No timeouts. Really two options. Try and get something.
First and 10.
21 yards. Hicksville will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And it'll be on the Aces' 28-yard line. That's where they've got it marked. Now they're going to say the 27 now. Ball, quick pass, and
Smith is
complete and out of bounds.
Gain of a couple.
He'll pick up a couple. Not what they need to do here. Josh Franklin gets him a couple yards, maybe 3. But that'll be the end of the half.
First score, the Hilltop
So
Hicksville 0.
we've played the first 24 minutes, and at halftime, it's the homestanding Cadets of Hilltop High School leading the Aces 12-0, your halftime score. We're going to take a bit of a break, and of course, we'll have the halftime entertainment coming your way from the Aces Pride Marching Band and the Hilltop Cadets Band. And then Connor and I will be back with you for all the second half action here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. So right now, we're going to disconnect the headset microphones. Enjoy the halftime performance, and Connor and I will be back to wrap up the second half right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
Want anything else to eat? Hi, how you doing? Good. I can hear you. You're half over. Coming up. We're ahead.
Halftime here in Westfield. Halffield. Home team. 12-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to feel the love. Tonight, the Aces Pride Marching Band brings a little romance, a lot of fun, and plenty of musical excitement to the field with their production of Kiss Cam. So find your sweetheart, smile for the camera, and get ready for a performance that's sure to steal your heart. Released in 1989 by the B-52s, our first song became an instant party anthem with its infectious beat, playful vocals, and unforgettable energy. We begin with the Kiss Cam staple, Love Shack. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field, Drum Major Anna Saunders and the Aces Pride Marching Band. Sixpence None the Richer, this dreamy pop hit became a soundtrack for romance everywhere. The Aces Pride continues with their Billboard #2 hit, Kiss Me.
We have 12.
Released in 1975, the band Kiss created one of rock's greatest party anthems. Turn up the energy as the Aces Pride closes with rock and roll all night.
Other than that, the past game is not really existed.
On your feet, Aces fans, as the band salutes the Aces and cheers them on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Aces Pride Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer. The color guard is directed and choreographed by Miss Emily Kuhn. The band would also like to thank tonight DJ Stevenson, Tim Kuhn, Mindy and Joe Trzynka, Jason Wallen, and Teresa Evans. To the Hilltop Cadets, thank you so much for the privilege of sharing your field, and may you have a great marching band season as well from your friends, the Aces Pride.
So definitely another team to look out for. Outside of that, maybe you have maybe a buy-in that steps in. Everything always tends to be a very, very physical team. We'll definitely have to look into that as well. And they just talked to GMC some stuff a little bit this week. I think it's still or excuse me, not PA, sorry. PA will definitely be the end of it. I can't believe I missed that. Let's talk about the other red and white team down a little bit further south, and that's Wayne Trace. The other thing is going to be Wayne Trace and City at the top, but then after that, my team wants to that leads to their evolving in the area. Talking about the Hicksville team is young, everything we've already talked about, we're having their next week. They're young too. Who is going to compete and maybe starting to grab somebody?
Please welcome to the field the 2026 Hilltop Marching Band. Tonight's halftime show features music from the 2026 movie Michael, all about the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. The first of 4 consecutive #1 hits, here's the Jackson 5's debut single, I Want You Back. At the time of its release, the next tune was the most successful song ever released by Motown Records. It proved that the Jackson 5 were more than just your average pop group. Here's I'll Be There.
Probably figure that out, after this first game tonight against Edgerton, whoever it is, might do a good job. But we talked about it, White first is the powerhouse in the footprint of the
final song, get ready for a long-standing Hilltop marching band tradition, the Senior Dance Break. Choreographed by seniors and taught by seniors, it's time to celebrate the class of 2027 with one of the most influential songs of all time, Beat It!
Just enough next. So it's definitely a
for the 2026 Hilltop Marching Band. All right, folks, got the 50-50 here. Get out your tickets. We have a red ticket. See if you got a blue one, I'm sorry. 7, 1, 5, 2, 7, 8, 6. I think we got a winner. I'll be at the bottom of the press box. Thank you.
not have those penalties. That's what we'll defend.
Oh, yeah, we can a little bit early. Nice ball, but Hilltop again will see the switch ends to Hilltop Delta. Right. Right, left.
We welcome you back to the press box. And we hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment for both the Aces Pride and the Hilltop Cadets Marching Band. We've still got a 3-minute counting down here before we get the third quarter underway. If you are just joining us, first off, welcome to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. I'm Bill Murphy along with Connor Myers, bringing you the action from Daft Field here at West Unity this evening, home of the Cadets. Kind of a bumpy ride in that first half. A lot of penalties, especially in the second quarter. We had a bit of fisticuffs resulting in some ejections. And a lot of penalties, a couple roughing the passers. I think Hilltop racked up a lot of penalty yards. The Aces had their fair share as well. An unintentional turnover on a punt return for the Aces. So all in all, a little rusty around the edges, but the Hilltop Cadets sit on top, both again punching it in the end zone twice in that first half to lead at 12-0 here at the intermission. Now, before we get the second half underway, I want to take a little time again to thank the Library Levy Committee. Last night, they had an open house at the Johnson Memorial Library. It was really nice, showing off all of the remodeling that they have done. The library is now spacious and well lit and just really, really looking good. And, of course, the library's in Defiance County, valuable asset. And so the Library Levy Committee wanted me to please remind you, first off, that the deadline to register for the upcoming November election in the state of Ohio is October the 5th. So they first off encourage you, if you are eligible to vote, please get your registration in so that you can cast your ballot and make your voice heard. And, of course, when the November election rolls around, they encourage all eligible voters to cast their ballots and make their votes heard. And they hope that you will choose to support the library levy on the November ballot to allow the libraries to continue to operate as they have been and continue to grow and expand and serve all the residents here of Defiance County. So we are happy to pass that information along on their behalf. I want to thank them so very much for joining us for our football coverage in 2026, and hopefully we'll be able to share a lot more about things happening at the library with you through the course of this football season, and again, maybe answer any questions you might have regarding the upcoming library levy. But again, we want to say a big thank you to the Library Levy Committee for their underwriting support of our Aces football coverage here on HIX-TV. Final seconds counting down. All right. I was speaking with the coaching. We're located right next to the coaching staff, and we were wondering who was the person ejected from the Aces, and that was number 55, Hudson Wright. So again, I'll let my radio comrades know it was number 55, Hudson Wright, was ejected from the Aces, and for the Hilltop Cadets, it was number 33, Terry Rebeck. So they will not be joining us in the second half. The Cadets will get the football to start the third quarter. And we're going to get ready to get things underway. Again, Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us. Coming to you live from Daft Field in West Unity High School Football Week number 1 on the HIX-TV YouTube channel tonight. And the Aces kick a ball, and it rolls almost all the way back to the end zone, but does not go in. So they scoop it up at like the 1-yard line. They get a bit of a return, but that's a great kickoff for the Aces as they put them back deep. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Hilltop Cadets 14-yard line. So a good job on special teams with the second half kickoff for Hicksville. Get ready to get things going. Again, the Cadets are in their home reds. The Aces are wearing the road whites tonight. The quarterback for the Cadets is Shimp. Cameron Shimp. And the Aces sniff that one out. Minimal gain, which is 0. So the Aces see if they can shake that first half off and, again, get a good defensive stop here to get things started and try to get that offense wound up and going here in the second half. Shimp
on the keeper.
With a quarterback keeper.
Picks up a couple.
He'll get a few yards. Looks like he might have picked up 3, maybe 4.
Tackled by 54, Curtis Wonderly.
Wonderly with the tackle. And a 3-yard pickup to make it 3rd and 7 now for the Cadets. Shimp goes to the far side, turns the corner. They bring him down, but there's a flag thrown. It looks like they brought him down before he got to the flag. So I don't think he made it to the line of gain to advance. But we'll see with the flag on the play as he was being taken down. So it'll be a 4th and short, depending the outcome of this penalty call. It's going to be a hold on the Cadets. That'll back them up. It'll stay 3rd down, but it'll go from 3rd and 7 to, or the Ace is going to decline it. They're putting the 4th down marker up. The Aces are declining the penalty, and they're going to put the Cadets in a 4th and 2 deep in their end of the field. Ball on the 20-yard line. Shimp puts the ball in the air, and it's broken up. Broken up, and a flag thrown. They throw the flag back at about the 45-yard line, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference. Or is it going to be a hold? We'll see.
Holding against Hicksville.
So it was defensive holding against the Aces. On a 4th and 2 play, that'll give them a 1st down. It'll advance the ball for the Cadets out to the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Hilltop. And a nice hole and another strong run. That was Hartman. He rumbles out to about the 47-yard line to move the chains and give the Cadets another 1st down. And they got a loose ball. And the Aces recover. We've been wondering about that all through the first half. They put the ball on the turf a few times, the Cadets did, and they were always able to cover it up, but this time the Aces beat them to it, and it's the first TO of the night in the Aces' in favor as they'll get the ball 1st and 10. Or will they? They're talking about it. They haven't moved. Okay, there go the flags. All right. Like I said, I thought they indicated it, but the flags weren't moving. I was confused. It'll be 1st and 10 Aces on the Cadets' 46-yard line. So the chance of the Aces maybe draw a little closer in this contest here. See if they can get that offense up and running. Smith drops back. He's going to air it out. He's got a man, and he overthrows him. Out of bound and incomplete. Intended receiver number 22, Gabe Schimmeler. Just a little out of Schimmeler's reach. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ace is going to the air. Smith, snap, hangs on. Smith rolling out, gets the ball off, and a flag on the play right at the line of scrimmage. Pass was incomplete.
Holding is the call against Hicksville.
So the Aces called for holding. That'll back them up 10. Bring up 2nd and about 20. Clock stopped, 10:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll move the ball all the way back to the Aces 44-yard line. So the Aces find themselves behind the 8 ball again here early on. 2nd down, but a long way to go. Quick handoff. Walter
on the carry.
gets a good hunk of it back. He'll get out to midfield. 3rd, and it'll be about 15.
Pick up around 6.
They're going to give him 6 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 14.
Bring up 3rd and 14.
Again, high snap, quick handoff. And again, Walter, and he'll get stopped about a couple yard or so shy of the original line of scrimmage. To bring up 4th and about 11. Under 9 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Aces dropping back to punt. They're going to try to pin him deep and get a defensive stop. High kick, and it'll come down on the far side. Takes an Aces bounce.
Inside the Cadet 20-yard line.
And it'll be downed inside of Hilltop's 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
So the Cadets will take over 1st and 10, and they'll have a long field ahead of them. So the Aces again trying to pin him deep and see if they can get a couple of stops here. And maybe try to flip the field and get decent field position. Whether it be off of a punt or a turnover, as the case may be.
16-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Cadets' 16-yard line. Hartman finds a nice hole. Hartman powers ahead. Hartman
Tackled by number 73, Landon Porter.
picking up about 9.
9 on the play.
Out to the 25-yard line. And Aces driving back, Shimp. Rolling out, Shimp looking to throw. Nothing there. Shimp's going to tuck it under. Shimp up the sidelines. He'll get what he can get. And once again, he manages to tiptoe up the near sideline, across the 40 to about the 42 before stepping out of bounds. That'll move the chains and give the Cadets another 1st down. Shemp in the shotgun. He's got two out wide on the far side, one on the near side towards us. Split back beside him, and that's the handoff. Number 44. Brandon Gill out near midfield. That'll get him about 8, make it 2nd and 2. High snap. Shimp handles it, puts it up in the air, and just off the hands of Januzzi. Incomplete, no flag, so they'll pull that one back. It'll be 3rd and 2 from midfield for the Cadets. Nice try, a nice throw from Shimp, and good positioning by Giannuzzi. Just wasn't quite able to get his hands on it enough to haul it in. And Shimp's got the ball. Shimp once again is loose on the far side. Bit of a foot race. And Shimp rumbles down the field for a first down inside Aces territory and right on the edge of the red zone here. It's going to be right at the 20-yard line, it looks like. They're going to say actually just inside the 20 at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 Cadets. Oh, they drop it onto the turf again, and he manages to pick it back up, and then the Aces swarm over him and put him on the turf. So they'll take a loss on that first down play. It'll bring up 2nd. And about, looks like about 14. 2nd and 14, 2nd and 15. Yep, 2nd and 15. Shimp dropped back, puts the ball in the air, and that'll be incomplete. Almost picked off. Brummett was right there, but not quite able to haul it in himself. 3rd and 15 now for the Cadets. Clock stops on the incompletion. 6:22 to go in our 3rd quarter. Shimp puts it up in the air again. Again, he's got a man. And it's going to be another flag. And that was number 13, Phillips, giving him a little bit of a hip chuck or shoulder chuck as he went up into the air to try to catch the ball. But unfortunately, before the ball got there, so the Aces will get called again, another flag for defensive pass interference. So they'll march off the yardage.
Interference was the call against Hicksville. Not enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd down, Hilltop.
That'll make it 3rd and 4 after they march the yardage off. Quick handoff.
Hill on the carry. Money marker down.
Gill will get the carry and another penalty.
Holding is the call against.
And that'll be a hold against the Cadets. So we'll move back. We'll go back and forth playing penalties. So it'll remain 3rd down, but it'll go from being 3rd and 4 to being 3rd and about 12. Direct snap to number 3. And now Shemp throws it. And that one is no good. Hartman to Shemp, and Shemp throws it in the end zone and just misses. 4th and 13. Cadets up by 12. Ball at the 21-yard line, so I'm going to guess they're going to take another crack at it.
Timeout, Hilltop.
And the Cadets want to talk about it. So with the timeout, we'll take a little time to say a big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. A world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They offer solutions to business and industry that include plasma, robotics, welding, so much more. Check out their website, www.arcsolinc.com. They got a gallery page that shows some of the incredible projects that they have put together and done, not only in Northwest Ohio, but around the state of Ohio, around the country as well. Some incredible stuff that they are capable of doing at ARC Solutions, and it's all right here in Northwest Ohio. We want to thank them again for their continued support. They are such great members of our Hicksville community, always helping out various community efforts throughout the year. They supplied the foul posts with the plasma cut flags on them for the new softball diamond that the girls used over the spring, and just other stuff. You'll always hear them listed as one of the benefactors anytime something of importance is taking place around Northwest Ohio. We want to thank them so very much for including us on the list of those who benefit from their generosity and being a Diamond Level supporter for all of our Aces Sports broadcasts. So once again this year, that's our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Shemp puts it in the air, and it'll be incomplete.
Intended for number 2, Arian Schaefer, falls incomplete.
Arian Schaefer was the intended receiver, could not pull it in. So the Aces will get the football turned over to them on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville at their own 21-yard line. So the Aces will have a lot of ground to cover to hit pay dirt. And 5:47 left in quarter number 3 here at Daft Field in West Unity on this Friday night. Beautiful night for football, by the way. We were worried we might see a few showers, but none have developed. Not much going there, a big pile up right at the line of scrimmage.
Walter on the carry for Hicksville. Then at the line of scrimmage by number 5, Anthony Januzzi.
Not much on that play, about a yard. Quick handoff and a nice hole. And some good positive yardage that time for Schimmeler.
Number 22, Gabe Schimmeler on the carry for Hicksville.
Schimmeler gets out across the 30-yard line to about the 31.
8 yards.
That'll make it 3rd and 1. The Aces really need to pick up this first down, move the chains. And I don't know. Doesn't look like they made it. Oh, they're going to say he barely made it. I thought he was a little bit short, but I'm glad I'm wrong. They needed to pick up a yard. They did. They'll move the chains, and that's a good sign. Aces getting things back on track offensively here. 4:12 to go. And a first down for Hicksville. And a first down not because of a penalty or anything like that. A first down that they earned out there on the field. Whoops. It's going to be encroachment. Yep. Hilltop got pulled off by the hard count again. Second time tonight that they've given up 5. That'll make it 1st and 5 for the Aces and put the ball out on the 38-yard line. And they're going to. Walter gets the ball and maybe a couple. Tried to run it up the gut. Looks like they're going to give him maybe a yard. 2nd and 4 coming up. Walter takes the ball out to the 39-yard line.
Burdine also on that tackle.
And an official timeout. We have an injured player or an equipment issue. So we might have an injured player. So we've got a cadet on the turf. The trainer's coming out to check him out. And an official timeout on the field. They'll get him up. That's Shimp, the quarterback, number 15. Nope, I take that back. Shimp was the one that got him up. I'm sorry. That's Zane Burdine, number 55, who's limping a little bit to get off the field. Hopefully he's just cramping up a little bit here. It's about that time of the game that you'll start to see some cramping happen. Yep, that's what it looks like. That's good news and not an actual injury of any kind. So 2nd and 4 for the Aces. 39-yard line. Hicksville, Smith, and he finds a nice hole. Walter, good job. Brody takes it out inside the 45-yard line. That'll be another first down for the Aces. And they're going to put the nose of the football right on the 45-yard line. So still a nice run. Brody Walter. Good-looking offensive series for the Aces going on right now. Oh. The snap was a little bit errant, and then Smith also seemed to lose the grip on the football, but they were able to get the ball back, so they don't turn it over, but they do lose a few yards. It'll be 2nd and 14 now. Ball back to the 49-yard line, but it stays in cadet territory.
Walter on the carry.
Walter just gets a couple. Third down and about a dozen for the Aces.
So it's third down and 12. Hilltop 47.
Passing situation here. Haven't seen much of that from the Aces. 13 attempts, 7 completions.
Smith.
Smith.
And they will throw it. It's set up perfectly.
This pass falls incomplete.
Good setup. Smith threw a good shot, but it's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And most likely an Aces punt coming up. As they were looking really good on that offensive series, so they had that bad snap. And it threw them off a little bit.
Smith back to punt.
And one of the Aces ran right through the defensive line and into the backfield before he realized that they hadn't snapped the ball yet. That'll back him up 5. Minute 14 to go in the quarter. We've got 12 minutes of football to go after that. There's the punt up. And that'll go out of bounds on the far side.
Rolls out of bounds.
So it'll be first and 10 Cadets with a minute 3 to go in the quarter.
Cadets will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Hilltop will be at their own 25-yard line. So the Aces a good offensive drive, and again they took some time off the clock, came up empty, but still quick handoff, and they're going to bunch him up about the line of scrimmage. They're saying maybe a yard on that. Yeah, they'll make it 2nd and 9 for the Cadets. Rolling out. Ball in the air. And what a catch. Did he get it? He came down inbounds. Giannuzzi. We haven't called his name for a while. Another great catch from him as he goes up, grabs it, and Anthony comes down with his feet in bounds or 1 foot in bounds. And then he goes over to the sideline and lays down. So I don't know if he pulled something or stretched something. Back into action on the field. And the ball's loose. Still loose. And it's going to stay in the hands of the Cadets. So with the ball being recovered by Hilltop after it squirted along the turf for a few yards, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cadets. And they'll put the ball at the, and that'll be the end. That'll be the end of the third quarter. So we've played 3, and the score remains the same as it was at halftime. The Hilltop Cadets lead the Aces 12-0 at the end of the third quarter. Well, as we get ready for the 4th and final quarter of football here tonight at Daft Field, we want to say a big thank you to the last of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you are in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for something brand spanking new, pre-owned, a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, It's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts. They've been doing it now for 17 years now, I think, that they've been with us. Cannot thank them enough. We hope that you will do the same the next time you stop by, and let them know how much you appreciate their support, enabling you to be able to enjoy Aces Sports coverage for free all season long. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford. They're also on Facebook, I should mention that as well. And, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. All right. Flip the field. Shemp, they got him around the ankle and take him down at the 40-yard line.
Tackle for a loss in the play by Paxton Yoder.
Yoder gets him by the ankles and takes him down, and they're going to mark it at the 39 of the Aces. Loss of about 5. High snap. Shemp hangs onto it. He puts the ball in the air. He's got a man. And incomplete. Pass intended for Carter. And that was broken up by Brody Walter. And he timed it just right. He hit him right as the ball did too. So no flag on that one. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Oh, a high snap way over Shemp's head. He picks it up and just hurls it.
Shemp's pass falls incomplete. Bring up 4th down.
And lucky for Shemp, because he just hurled that. But there was a cadet player within a few yards of where the ball went out of bounds. So no flag for grounding there, at least none that I've seen. So now, 4th down and 14 from their Aces 39-yard line, and they're showing they're going for it. Shemp gets the high snap. Shemp airs it out again. He's got a man again, and he just barely overthrows him, incomplete. And so the Aces will get the football back. The Cadets turn it over on downs with 11:06 to go in the 4th quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 Hicksville at their own 39-yard line. So Hicksville down by 2 scores, and they've still got 11 minutes to work with. But they're going to need to start getting something going offensively and move the ball down the field if they want to have any hope of being able to pull this one out. Still on his feet, battling Brody Walters all the way out to the 45-yard line. Strong carry. They're going to give him the 46. Gain of about 7 for Walter. Second and 3. Aces huddling up. Aces again. 3 yards to go to move the chains. Smith, quick handoff. That's a 1st down and some more. Still on his feet. Down to the 40-yard line.
Game for a 1st down, tackled by Chandler Harden.
They are in business at the Hilltop 40.
And we've got another ace down on the turf. And so an official timeout with 10:15 to go. It's the Aces just another first down off of another great run. Walter takes it out to almost the 40-yard line, it looks like. And again, another ace down on the field. And this is, I think this is the 5th or 6th time tonight. There have been a lot of aces that have have gotten dinged up a little bit and have had to come out for a play or two. And we see on the Hilltop sideline, too, that they've got some players that are cramping up or starting to cramp up, and they're looking to hydrate and stretch, prevent that from happening. They get back out onto the field. It's very comfortable temperature-wise, but it is a little on the muggy side here tonight, and I'm sure down on the field level, playing hard with the lights on, it probably is a little bit warmer than it is up here in the press box. Probably easier for us to catch a breeze every now and then than down on the playing field as well. 10:15 to go in regulation. Aces down 12-0, but they've got the football and a first down at the Cadets' 40-yard line. What's been well, we started 10 minutes late, but still, it's been kind of a long football game. A lot of stoppages in plays for penalty and injuries and so forth. So rolling out, ball in the air, caught. Walter makes the grab and gets a few more after the catch even. Down around the 36-yard line, it looks like. Another first down for the Aces. Make that the 26-yard line, I'm sorry. Under 10 minutes to go. Aces need to capitalize on this drive and then have a good defensive stop and get the football back. They can get right back into this football game. Schimmler gets the football, not much there. And Schimmler will lose a little bit, I think, about a yard. Yeah. Not a big loss, but he'll get dropped a little behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they got the twinkle lights on the Aces side of the field over there. Quick handoff.
On the carry. Tackled by Januzzi. He'll pick up.
Schimmler once again, number 22, with the carry. And Gabe will get it down back inside the 25-yard line, down to about the 24. To make it 3rd and about 7 for the Aces. Smith's going to back up. And he drops the ball. Picks it up. Smith's trying to make something happen, and he's not going to be able to do it. Smith drops the snap and loses a couple to bring up 4th down and 12 now. 4th and 11, no, 4th and 12. They're down by 2, so they might as well go for it.
4th down and 12. Timeout, Hicksville.
And the Aces want to talk about it. Okay. 7.5 minutes to go. Aces down 12-0. They've got the ball, but it's 4th down and 12 on the Cadets' 28-yard line. So they need to get it down to about the 16-yard line to move the chains. 28 yards to get some points on the board. And we'll see how things go here. This is the Aces' first timeout of the second half, so they've got 2 remaining. The Cadets also used a timeout a little earlier, so both squads, 2 timeouts remaining for the balance of the game. Bill Murphy, Connor Myers, your broadcast crew tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Glad to have you with us, and hope you are enjoying our live coverage of week number 1 of high school varsity football here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And again, if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bar so we can be the first to know whenever we schedule another live stream event and post new content to our video on demand library. Here we go. Smith, ball's in the air. He's got him.
Yeah!
And it's in the end zone. Touchdown, Aces. Oh, my. That was excellent. A great throw by Smith, a great catch in the end zone. And just like that, we got ourselves a football game. 12-6 with 7:22 left in regulation. Quickly getting things set. They're going to go for the kick. Down, up. It is good. That might make the difference, too. Aces split the uprights. They close the gap to 5. 12-7 now. 7:22 to go, and they're going to get ready to kick it off to Hilltop. And we'll see just what they decide to do on the kickoff. That'll be coming up here shortly from Daft Field. Again, I want to make a thank you remark for the sports department and the athletic department here at West Unity Hilltop Schools. I want to thank them so very much for giving us space to be here tonight to live stream the game, making us feel very welcome. Got to park up close. All right, Aces taken to the field. This game has been kind of long, so we're making arrangements just in case we have to go on to AC power. So hopefully we won't have to, but we'll be ready for it. If we do, we won't be able to use the headset microphones. We'll have to talk into the side here. So we're down to 10% too. So we'll do this kickoff. And this could be trouble. They're finally going to corral it. Well, they drag him down, but not till he gets across the 45-yard line. So that's where the Cadets will start. And now we're going to set down the headset microphones because we're down to 10% battery, I believe. So we're going to plug in the charger.
go, wrap up.
No, push it over.
And I'm going to try to talk as best I can into the onboard microphone from the side. They're going to lose a couple on the play.
Number 72, Xander Huffman.
And we'll limp across as best we can. We were fully charged 100% to start, so gives you an idea how long this game has been with all of the penalties and injury timeouts. So here we go, Cadets, 2nd and 13. Tip drops it right into the hands of Riley Carter, and it hits the turf, and then it'll bring up 3rd and 13. But I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me over the cheerleaders, but I'll do our best. We'll do our best here. Okay. This time he catches it, slips one tackle, makes it to midfield. Riley Carter getting a little redemption, but it's still going to bring up 4th down as he doesn't make the line of gain. But it's going to be 4th and about 6 or 7 to go for the Cadets to move the chains. So here we go. Under 6 minutes to go, clock rolling. Cadets have moved it out to midfield. And the Aces going to get the stop. See what they can make happen on this punt return. They're going to take as much time off the clock, see if they can get somebody to jump. There we go, high snap. There's the kick. Low liner. Rolls. And he's just going to drop on it.
Nate Johnson's punt is down
at about the 12-yard line.
They were down at the 12-yard line. Hicksville will take over. 1st and 10.
So no return on the kick. The Aces just falling on the ball. And that's going to leave them 88 yards to go to take the lead if they can put it in the end zone for 6. So here we go. The Aces put together a pretty good offensive series last time. See if they can do it once again.
Smith in the pistol. He will give it to Walter.
Smith, Walter gets the ball. Walter working his way through traffic. Walter out beyond the 20. That should move the chains, or close to it.
By Riley Carter on the play.
Walter's going to pick up about 9.
They certainly can't play slowly if they're the Aces, but they do have plenty of time to run normal offense. I think once they get inside 3-minute mark, 2 minutes.
Aces not 4:50 to go, so they don't really need to worry about the hurry-up offense yet. They still have a lot of ground to cover. All at the 21-yard line now, 2nd and 1. And off to Walter.
Walter on the carry again.
Walter should move the chain.
Brought down by Januzzi and Arian Schaefer. It is enough for Hicksville 1st down.
So Walter gets them the yardage they need. They'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 Aces from the 23-yard line. They inch a little closer. Smith puts the ball up. Caught.
Pass from Smith is complete.
Schiller knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Gain of around 4. He's down.
He'll pick up about 4 yards. 4 minutes to go exactly. Clock stops with the ball out of bounds, and Aces could really use a good pickup, a good chunk of yardage here to sort of move the clock a little more in their favor. They've got a long way to go in 4 minutes. Smith under center. Smith rolls out. Hands it over.
Gets inside the 35, past the 40.
Walter on the carry again.
Walter. Looked like they had him stopped a couple times, and he squirts out. Finally manages to finally get it down at the 44-yard line. Nice gain, fresh set of downs. They'll pause the clock while they get people in and out, and there we go. They restart it. Now the chains are set. Moves out to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Aces.
Smith on the center. He gives it to Walter again. This time
Walter on the carry.
And a flag.
For a loss, but there is a penalty marker down.
So we'll see what happened in that scrum.
Holding is the call against
It'll be a
Hicksville.
hold against the Aces. That'll back them up 10. That's the last thing they needed on this drive. And they're going to be back to another 1st and 20 here after the holding is marked off. And it'll be back at the 33-yard line now. So actually, the hold took place behind the line of scrimmage, so they lost 11 because it was a position foul. So
Smith drops the pass.
Smith caught.
Pass from Smith is complete to number 18, Bentley Drummett.
Drummett makes the grab. Gets knocked out at the 41-yard line. Not out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll under 3 minutes now.
On 6 yards.
Getting to the point now where the Aces may need to start picking up the offensive pace just a little bit. Smith, and they blow it dead. And the Cadets call timeout just before they snap the football. They throw the Aces out of their rhythm a little bit. 2:35 to go. Aces looking at a 2nd and 14 from their own 41-yard line. When play resumes, they're down by 5 to the Hilltop Cadets here in West Unity on this Friday night. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Again, this was a lot longer game than we anticipated, so we had to go to the battery backup, and when we do that, we have to disconnect the headset microphones. So I'm just going to use my big loud mouth and talk right into the side microphone of the iPad Pro. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Still kind of follow along what's going on. All right, Aces heading back out onto the field. Here we go. Here we go. In trouble.
Smith is brought down for a sack, but there are penalty markers on the play.
Two markers thrown on that play.
Into that collar area. Looked like they trained to run a bootleg.
So we're going to see just what this is.
It is a face
Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask.
The Cadets.
I was wondering if they got Zane by the face mask, and sure enough they did.
Hicksville with newfound light. This is a spot foul. We'll give the Aces the ball. That's about where they are. Instead, it's from the original line of scrimmage. So this will be 15 yards. It'll be a free first down.
So they'll get 15 yards and a
Penalty
first
yardage is enough
down.
to give Hicksville a first down.
The foul, the 15-yard face mask, will advance the ball to the 44-yard line of the Cadets. It'll be first and 10 Aces with 2:28 left in regulation. So a good break for Hicksville there. Smith in the shotgun.
Here for Smith.
Quick handoff.
Walter
Walter stays on his feet.
Walter on the carry again.
Schaefer, who stood him up.
Brandon Gill and Arian Schaefer on the tackle. They have 6 yards there.
Rowdy Walter
38.
picking up about 6 or 7 yards there. Clock rolling under 2 minutes. Aces have two timeouts remaining. But they can utilize if they need to.
Play clock ticking to 10. They fake the handoff to Walter. Smith rolling out to his right. He's going to
Rolls out.
And it's just
Smith's pass intended for
Incomplete.
Yoder, falls incomplete.
Just out of the
Bring up
reach
third down.
of back to Yoder. Clock stops at the minute 30. Third down and 4 coming up for the Aces.
In this play, you have to get the first down. Get the clock stopped. And the very least, you cannot take a sack. So this is Hicksville. Aces come to the line. Twins to the left. Twins to the right. Ball first down the left. Smith in the pistol.
Smith, the snap,
What's coming?
dropping back. And the worst thing that could happen for the Aces just did, as Smith gets sacked behind the line of scrimmage to ring up 4th and 11. And the clock is rolling. The Aces aren't going to call a timeout.
One receiver to the right, and a whistle, and a stoppage, and
But the Cadets will.
Timeout was called by Hilltop.
So Hilltop called timeout with exactly 1 minute left on the clock in regulation. So the Aces are going to be looking at a must-make 4th and 11 to have any chance at all of coming away with a W in this football game. And of course, the Cadets, they just want to make sure that no matter what happens, the Aces don't get 11 yards. Because if that's the case, then this game is over, and the Cadets will pick up a W in week number 1. There we go.
the 2 days before, chance to win your season opener. Hicksville with the ball. It's 4th and 11. Smith in the pistol.
Smith
Has a clean pocket. He's going to take
in
a
the
shot.
air.
And a double coverage. It's
Incomplete.
Incomplete. The Cadets will take over on down.
And that will, in all likelihood, do it for the game here tonight. As several of the Hilltop faithful are starting to pack up and head towards the exits a little bit. It'll be 1st and 10 Cadets from their own 45-yard line. 53 seconds to go. The Aces have 2 timeouts if they choose to use them. Still a lot of time Going to, let's see if they're going to run a play here. Or if they're just going to, they are going to run at least one play. Shimp just trying to run out the clock a little bit. Shimp runs the corner. Shimp on the sideline. He stepped out of bounds. I thought he did. They're going crazy, but it's not a touchdown. He stepped out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. So that'll stop the clock at 43 seconds. But now that'll be a first down, and they can probably take 3 knees, and this game will be done. A couple of kneel downs should end this.
Guys, 43 seconds to go. He's going to stand
And take the knee. He's going to have to do it one more time. Oh, he's going to. No, the Aces are going to take a timeout. Okay. So Coach Zach Yoder is going to play this one out. They'll take the timeout. Won't be to any avail, of course. After they get done with this, Hilltop can snap it again, take a knee. It'll be third down. If the Aces call timeout, it'll still be a third down play. They can snap it, take a knee, and the time will expire. The 25-second play clock will expire. Aces won't be able to stop it, and they won't have to take a fourth down snap. So. We'll see. You never know. Stranger things have happened. We'll see what's going to happen now. 2nd and 17 from the 43. 36 seconds left for the Cadets to get a season opening win here tonight on their home field. And he'll take the knee.
Cameron Shimp takes the knee. Hicksville will take their last timeout.
"31 seconds. So now Hicksville can't stop the clock. So Shimp needs to snap the ball and maybe run off 6 or 7 seconds before he takes a knee, and that'll be the ball game. The Aces huddling up. Their final timeout. Again, it's a 12-7 game. The Aces, great second half as they battled back and came mighty close to pulling it out. Not quite able to get across the finish line, but still a pretty decent start and a pretty good competitive football game for week number 1 for Hicksville. All right, here we go.
Snap away. Shimp will take a knee.
Shimp takes the knee. And that'll do it. The final score from Daffodil, the Hilltop Cadets 12.
So that'll do it. The final seconds will tick off.
Drive home safely.
They'll run across the field with the big Hilltop flag. The final seconds will tick off. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. Your final score tonight here from Daff Field in West Unity, It's the homestanding Hilltop Cadets, winners over the Hicksville Aces, 12-7, the final score. Like I said, we're running on auxiliary power here tonight, and we've already got all of our sponsor underwriter mentions in, so we'll have a quick post game. I'll just say a big thank you once again to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here this evening. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in the Hicksville Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest info on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And Hicksville Direct Primary Care, personal comprehensive care at a price that you can count on every month. Healthcare that finally makes sense. You can learn more online at HicksvilleDPC.com, and also the Library Levy Association. We want to thank them, the Library Levy Committee, reminding you the deadline to register for the November election is October the 5th. So please, if you are eligible, make sure you get registered to vote. And if you are registered to vote, make sure you cast your ballot and make your voice heard in the November general election. And the Levy Committee hopes that you will consider supporting the library's levy request in that November general election as well. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to pack up and get ready to head back to Hicksville. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Again, a big thank you to everybody here at Hilltop West Unity for their kindness and cooperation in allowing us to be here and live stream the action here tonight. Thanks to all of you for joining us tonight as well. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Our next sports broadcast will be coming your way next week on Tuesday. It'll be a girls volleyball action, JV and varsity live from the red zone as the Lady Aces entertain Swanton. And our next football broadcast 1 week from today from Aces Field as the Hicksville Aces throw out the welcome mat for Lakota and week number 2. Aside from that, I'll be talking to you tomorrow from the Defiance County Fair. We'll be at the show arena at 5 o'clock for the Beef Show. And we'll talk more about our fair coverage coming up next week at that time as well. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Once again, final score tonight here from West Unity. It's the homestanding Cadets defeating the Aces, 12-7 the final score. And for Connor Myers operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Noel Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.